So, welcome to Catterick Bridge then for today's racing. The first race is the Craig Allan Maiden Hurdle. It's over 3 miles and for 4-year-olds and upwards. A 16 strong field, making their way down towards the post. You can see the list of the runners and riders going through there with the betting on the right. We've got a 10-1 favourite. That's how open this is. Number 9 on the case is the 10-1 favourite. The 16 runners, they'll jump 10 flights of hurdles. There's a very long run to the first. They've been called in. And away they go. So Mahalito was up there really, but it's now on the case, the favourite who's decided to go into the lead. He's in the yellow cap with the green colours. The one pulling for his head is Big Orange, and the grey Jacob Lahr has moved up on the inside into second, with Chocolate Elusive in third as the rider steadies Big Orange into the midfield. Hiner Lad is up there on the inside in the red colours, and the one on the wide outside in the blue is Ledbury, and the early back marker is Exit Potentially. So, a bit of an uphill run round this bend as they take the long run to the first of the 10 flights. And on the case is settled down in the lead with Jacob Lahr, the grey for company on the inside. They're a length and a half clear of Chocolate Elusive, and then Paris We Come. Hiner Lad is on the rail. Big Orange is settled now on his outside. Then comes Masked Nympha, Ledbury and Coney Girl. Imhotep the Grey is in mid-division as they go slightly downhill, pretty undulating track at this part of the course. As they run past that plain fence on the chase course, they've still got a little bit of distance to go to the first flight of hurdles, and on the case comes to it in the lead and jumps it nicely. All nicely out of that one, in fact. It's on the case, Jacob Lahr, Paris We Come and Chocolate Elusive. Those four, probably about 3 or 4 lengths clear of the main pack, just about headed by Big Orange as they jump the second. And not much change in the order. Ledbury going nicely on the outside. The grey Imhotep in midfield has been pushed into a slightly more prominent position as they take the third. And all safely over that one as well, with Blue Blood, Borenview and Mr. Man bringing up the rear. So racing uphill again now then, it's on the case, just on the outside of the grey Jacob Lahr. Then Paris We Come, Chocolate Elusive, Big Orange is settled nicely now. Coney Girl behind that one. Imhotep has moved right up into the leading group, with Ledbury on the outside of that one, and Sonka Marlow in the other blue colours just on the inside of the grey. Behind that one is Exit Potentially and Masked Nympha. So, downhill again now, and back onto the level on the case at the next one. On the case over that one in the lead again, with Mahalito a slow jump at the back, which just temporarily dropped him back into last place. The jockey now pushing him back along on the outside to go past Borenview and Mr. Man. But at the next one, all nicely over that one as well, with on the case the favourite in the lead. From Paris We Come, who's moved up on the outside now of the grey Jacob Lahr. And Chocolate Elusive, Ledbury. There's one pulled up there. Looks like Borenview. Something's gone wrong with that one, and that one's out of the race. As they make their way past the stand, past the winning post for the first time, and favourite backers will be hoping that it's the same the second time as well, because the favourite was in the lead there. Jacob Lahr is now probably just shading it on the inside, but only about a head. So Jacob Lahr on the case. Then Paris We Come, Chocolate Elusive. Imhotep is the one who's made significant progress since the beginning of the race, with Sonka Marlow on his inside, Ledbury on his outside. The early pull of Big Orange is now settled nicely on the outside of Exit Potentially, with Hiner Lad, Coney Girl and Blue Blood. Then Masked Nympha, Mahalito, and finally Mr. Man, who's close up though on the rail. So really tightly packed now as they race down towards the next. There's only a mile left to go, so they've been going for quite a while now. And Jacob Lahr and on the case haven't been headed yet. Jacob Lahr put a better jump in there than the favourite and has now moved a good length clear. Paris We Come is in third. Sonka Marlow is the one that's moving up nicely in fourth, as Chocolate Elusive on the rail drops back a little bit more. Sonka Marlow there put a big airy leaping which has dropped him back a little bit, but he's still up there with the leading pack. Jacob Lahr and on the case Chocolate Elusive. They jump the next. That's 3 from home. There's a mistake on the inside by Hiner Lad. That might have put paid to his chance. And there's another one gone there, another one pulled up, just had a shot, and the leader is still on the case. So on the case in the lead then from Chokra Elusive, who's now switched to the outside. It was Mahalito, the other one that pulled up. The grey Jacob Lard just coming under a little bit of pressure, as on the outside is Ledbury, and also the one on the wide outside there is now moving up really well, is Exit Potentially. And Exit Potentially has gone through to probably just shade the lead as the whips start to fly a little bit now with just 3 furlongs to go. And up to the next, this is the second last, and Exit Potentially jumps into the lead there. Exit Potentially now in the lead from the favourite on the case, who's being pushed along a little bit. Ledbury is going nicely in third. Chokra Elusive is still there in fourth, and Sonkamalo is there in fifth. Highland Lad has now got a second wind as they jump the last, and it's Exit Potentially who's in the lead. Exit Potentially is a good length and a half clear now from Ledbury as the main challenger. Chokra Elusive is second. Coney Girl is making good ground on the outside as well, and after that one Highland Lad, but we're inside the final half furlong now then, and it's Exit Potentially from Ledbury. Coney Girl on the outside. Coney Girl is now coming up to probably just shade the lead from Ledbury. Coney Girl going well on the outside, just wins it. Coney Girl from Ledbury, Chokra Elusive, Exit Potentially, and Sonkamalo were all up there as well. It was a good finish, and you can see it's pretty close, but as they flash past the line, it's Coney Girl on the outside who's won at 100 to 1 from Ledbury, who went off the 10 to 1 joint favourite in second, and Exit Potentially at 11 to 1 in third. Chokra Elusive was fourth, and then came Sonkamalo, Big Orange, Highland Lad on the case, Imhotep, and Paris We Come was 10th. Mr. Man finished 11th. Maston Infert was 12th. Jacob Lard dropped right away.